himself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolverines offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Tries to get it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Terrapins! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Going to the running game. Turning it on. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Maryland's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle before.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Working on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Jean-Pierre. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He's got it. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. It's a draw. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The run from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his target down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Zings it complete to the right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jean-Pierre. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Maryland! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And now the hit knocks it loose. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first...
Oh, a lot of space. Past the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this run.
Turns it on down the left side. The tag. and the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. You might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Suggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Griffin. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Griffin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle. It's Suggs. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
What what a disappointment. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Turns it loose. Finds his man open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll keep the kicker on the side, and this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, dude. Everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the football over there. You've got to take care of it. You've got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge.
There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Got room at the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Toss sweep to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Jumped on top of the pile.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The give to the tailback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. Ball is loose. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.